Season 4, Episode 15, it's Twilight time, and Twilight obviously did some kind of research on the magical box and the keys. At least she got a poster with several drawings of that box on her wall. And while we're at a Treeberry, I still haven't really figured out how this Treeberry house is constructed. In this scene we see the parts of the unicycle near the middle of the room. You can see the circles on the floor. A bit later we see the potion making machine right in the middle of the floor. In the next shot it's offset. In the first shot you see the machine itself standing in the middle. And in the next shot, well, Apple Bloom is in the middle of the room. So, I'm not quite sure. This must be a magical floor or something like this, especially when you consider that there is usually this large stump table thingy in the middle of the room, and this looks heavy. One thing we see a lot in this episode, fillies. Tons of fillies, yeah. And we meet old faces, like Pipsqueak in this case. But we don't see just old things, we see a lot of new designs, like, well, okay, the guy left is obviously somewhat copied from Cheese Sandwich, but the filly on the right with the braided ponytail, which you can't see in this shot, I haven't seen that before. Also new looks this old guy, Randolph, the butler of Diamond Tiara, Apple Bloom. I don't think this is the way apples grow.
Exterminate! Exterminate!
A few frames later, meh. This looks like an animation or graphics error in the muzzle template, because this shot or this error is in several frames. And another new one, I guess this full-figured math nerd hasn't occurred before. And not really an error, but some kind of design choice, which isn't really used often. Eyebrows. Yeah, usually you don't see them, but if some expressions need them, well, here they are. Well. What do the Cutie Mark Crusaders discuss here? Maybe her plan too.
Try to take over the world.
Gosh, another new thing. The hay burger. Never occurred before, as far as I know. And it's an interesting design with these, barrel chairs and the strange lamps with strop electrical, not really electrical cable thingies. And what's that? Well, I guess it's Twilight eating as good as she can dance. By the way, I want these fries. Where can I get those? Strapping on the sanctimonious face. I guess this does not work. But I can understand all these fillies. I mean, this is some kind of a wonder. Or have you ever eaten a burger without messing up the whole table? I'm not quite sure what scared them this way. Guess they opened 4chan or something like this. And today we get duck face. 2 times. A lot of cat burglars in the class. Oh, why the hell did you all climb up to the roof? Have you considered where Ponyville's radioactive waste is dumped? I guess on Apple Bloom's hat. Red Mane Scootaloo. Yay! Nah, don't worry. He's got a burger cutie mark, not a brain, so I guess we are fine. Okay, beside the fact that there is the huge table that appeared again, have you really thought you could hide your clones from me? Nope. Hey Pipsqueak, I have to borrow your scooter. Well, no problem, but I didn't have a scooter a few seconds ago. Okay, an apple explodes and gushing out of the windows. Everyone is soaked with apple slobber, but obviously there was a force field protecting all the books. And look at the treeberry and all the flowers around. They must grow pretty quick, because at the start of the episode there was nothing. Hey Scootaloo, you can do magic! Behind the scooter, in front of the scooter, behind the scooter, in front of the scooter. And the treeberry strikes again. If you want to drop a huge pile of nachos, of course the huge table is gone once again. So let's all put on our masquerade. Over here Carnival is starting, so, well, next episode could take a while. Enjoy the show and stay tuned.